Now, you are a civil engineer by training. What would you tell either aspiring civil engineers or young professionals that are civil engineers, uh, what it takes to be competitive in the 21st century in this field?
Well, first you got to have passion for what you do. You got into civil engineering because you love doing, whatever profession you choose, right? You go into the profession because you love, that's the profession. Unfortunately, sometimes in immigrant communities, you go into profession because that sort of makes you the most amount of money, right? I don't know. It's just so sort of sometimes that's the drive, right? And I see a lot of kids, the pressure is you got to go to medical school. How many doctors do we need, right? Got it, right? But believe in what you want to do, right? I think that's the other part in this country is that you can be successful in doing a lot of different things. I mean, yourself, I think you're successful in what you're doing. You're not a doctor. Maybe you are, but my point here is that be passionate, believe in, and be willing to learn, right? Be willing to learn, willing to adapt, right? Willing to learn and adapt. I think technology is transforming everything we do, but I think generally most younger kids are very technology savvy in the sense, right? So I went into civil engineering because, my dad was a civil engineer. I grew up watching bridges being built. So I figured, hey, that looks cool. Cool thing about civil engineering is what you do, you see the product, right? I've taken my daughter to India and took over bridges that her granddad built, right? Wow. Yeah, and now I take her around Florida and say, that project wouldn't have happened if not for me, right? So I think your results are really something you can touch and feel versus others, right? Yeah. I think that's the part that civil engineering career gives you is what you do really makes a difference. Well, that's probably true for a lot of professions, but what you do, you see the end result, right? Mm-hmm. You could be part of a big organization and do a lot of stuff, but can you point to what's that tangible end product, right? Mm-hmm. If you design a big bridge, or design a road, or fix a problem, you can tell your grandkids about your involvement. I think that's pretty cool, right? Yeah.